Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, from Up Up Down Down, and you're watching Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. Like, comment, and subscribe because it's about to get extreme.
Extreme. What's good, everyone? Welcome to the XVPW network. I got the one, the only, the young GOAT, Myron Reed.
Yes, sirski. What's going on, man?
Doing good, man. You're probably one of the most hottest signees I signed in XVPW. But before we talk about XVPW, let's talk about you and your journey in pro wrestling, man. You down to talk about that for a few?
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right. So, growing up, did you always want to become a pro wrestler?
Yeah, man. I've always been a fan of wrestling, like from like 2, 3 on. Like, always been watching WWE. Like, before I started training, man, it was only WWE for me. So like, wrestling's like, I'm just now becoming a fan. Like the past 5 years, I've been learning about the indies. Is like, because I'm on the indies. But before then, it was really like I only knew about WWE, and it's just crazy. Like, it rekindles your love for wrestling, and it's awesome.
When did so I'm thinking I'm gonna ask you about your age, but were you Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, Golden Era? When did you start?
I started watching during the back half of the Attitude Era, but like as like a personal fan favorite, like I remember, and I was a bigger fan of the Ruthless Aggression Era.
Ruthless Aggression, yeah, that's when everybody just came together and brand spread, and you get to see who's who.
It was awesome, bro.
I guess I can ask you your top 3 favorite wrestlers.
As a fan, it had to be John Cena, Jeff Hardy, and probably Shawn Michaels, man.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Like my top favorite 3, yeah, of all time.
Your style, the high flying style, was that because you were influenced a lot from Jeff and Shawn and all that stuff, or is something that you just learned to appreciate?
The look and stuff, and the way I go about things, like that's definitely inspired by like Jeff. But like the in-ring wrestling, like I try not to do anything. I try to just be like my own person in the ring. Like as far as a look though, like I'm definitely Jeff Hardy inspired all the way. Like he just stood out so
I mean, he influenced so many people. I'm not a wrestler, but I used to copy that look with the baggy pants and the armbands, and like it was just influential.
It was a vibe, bro.
Right? Like nobody want to be Matt. Like Matt was like not the favorite among the series.
Look, bro, Matt was cool, bro. Like everybody back then, like we tolerated Matt, but like we really loved it when Hardy was on his singles run. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah, of course. See, I'm pretty sure we were all hyped when he got the championship. I mean, my boy did it.
I remember watching that SmackDown, him winning the Intercontinental belt from Triple H. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's pass on now. Let's fast forward time. When did you officially say, hey, this is something I really want to do? Or were your parents always supportive of you, or like, no, like you gotta do something else, or think of a plan B before you become a pro wrestler? Like, when did that finally happen for you?
For me, man, my mom was not feeling it at first. She was not a fan of it. She wanted me to go to the Air Force, and like I was like this close to going, and just things didn't work out, and I was, and I was like, you know what, this is definitely meant to be. So like after that fell through, I was like on the computer looking at wrestling schools, like the cheapest I could find, and what like how can I get my foot in the door if I don't have that much money right now, because I know this shit probably costs a lot of money. And that's what I did, man. I got my foot in the door.
Was this during the social media of things, or were you MySpace then? Were you aiming people, or like was this like a school that you found out of nowhere, or what were your connections like back then?
I went on Google, and they had the Facebook link of the company, and I did some research. I asked them how much, blah, blah. It was like, just come down for a tryout, and we'll discuss things. Said cool. I showed up for the trial or whatever, and they were like, yeah, well, we can definitely, we can train you for free or whatever. And I was like, hell yeah. So I was getting like,
free.
Well, yeah, they were guys that were like backyarders at first, but they like trained themselves, but they knew what they were doing low key, but not low key at the same time. Like,
yeah,
it's hard to explain, but I just knew that they knew more than the fuck I knew. Like,
yeah.
Split shit I can, and I'm going somewhere else, like where like somewhere with some credibility. And I went and trained at OVW after that.
Oh, snap, OVW! Holy crap!
Yeah.
Like,
in Louisville, I didn't go there first because I'm like, man, they're like $2,000. Like they want like $2,000 or something like that. Just for beginners, I was like, don't have that type of money right now. I'm just gonna go and learn the basics and come back and do the advanced classes, because I think the advanced classes was like you do like $40 or $50 a weekend or something like that. I was like, I can do that. I can't do 2,000 up front. You know what I mean? Like, so like, yeah, this is
that's what's been crazy. I mean, so I don't want to talk about too much personal life, but how were you able to manage life and like job and wrestling? Because I know everybody has that journey of like, yo, I have to go to practice. I'll do whatever I can to go to practice. Like, how was that like that time?
Man, I just feel like the chosen ones, like it comes before everything, bro. Like for me, when I was like, every job I had, I was like, man, I can always get another job. Fuck this shit. Like that's how I thought about it. Like I was like, wrestling comes first. Like that comes first. This job stuff is just here or there. Clock in. Like I can go anywhere. So like if I ever had some conflict where like you need to show up to work or whatever, blah blah.
Quit.
Sorry, see that? Can't do it, G. Like the dream, bro. They don't understand that. The people that work at these 9-to-5 jobs, man, they don't understand that. They're so like, a lot of people, they're so used to the normal, like clocking in and clocking out. So doing something not clocking in, clocking out, it's like so weird to them. So, you know what I mean?
Who were the supportive ones in your circle that say, yo, Myron, you got this? And who were like, nah, man, don't do it? Like, did you always have those talks with like close friends and family and whatnot?
Yeah, I felt like before I actually started, man, like I felt like I was all alone with this shit, honestly. Like with this, I paid my own money. Like I had to do everything myself at first, and I really didn't know a lot of people that wanted to actually be wrestlers when I first started. So like I was pretty much in the dark at first until like I got into wrestling and started meeting people and stuff like that. And as you go along, people will teach you shit, but like you take what you know is gonna help you, and what you don't. Like thanks for the advice anyway. It's like that's what it was. Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Because I'm a dancer, so the whole b-boy lifestyle, battling, and like it's like, okay, mom's playing devil's advocate, but she's supportive. It's like you need a plan B, because you're not gonna be one of those guys in Korea getting sponsors and all that stuff. You're just doing this for recreational and all that stuff. So I understand both sides of the aspect.
100%, especially as a parent. Like I understand my mom's perspective, but as a friend that you don't support, you got to support your friends, bro. Like that's like, but your friends are supposed to be the people that see this stuff in you that parents and other siblings wouldn't, because they're so focused on like, who's gonna pay for all this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and how are you gonna do all this? Like, is this gonna even work? Like, they don't understand that. People aren't so used to like taking a leap of faith. So like, but your friends are supposed to definitely be the ones. And I felt like my friends weren't. Like they were just like,
I feel like a lot of people aren't, to be honest, especially in this whole social network area where, yo, just click the freaking share button so people can come to my show or something like that. I mean,
100%.
It's like that, right? Yeah.
Unless something's like super popular and everyone's talking about it, people like really don't give a damn about it. You know?
Do you have a fear in wrestling or something, like you do not want to get injured? Like, is that always your fear or your trust? Like, I'm working with somebody, I'm not a wrestler, but I see stuff and I experience stuff, and I'm like always wondering in my head, like, yo, like you're in the indie, so you do as much as you can to put on a show of a lifetime so people can remember you, but you also don't want to get injured and all that stuff. Do you always have those fears in the back of your head?
Like honestly, when I first started, like when I had my first kid, I felt like that year, that whole year, bro, like I felt like it was like the most fearful wrestling year I ever had in my life. Like when I first started, like I was doing stupid shit, like just stupid shit. Like I didn't have any kid on the way, so I didn't give a fuck. I was just having fun. And once, like I found out with my dad, I was like, bro, what if I don't make it home? I'm like, I gotta like be like, it's you just think so differently. And like it, super fear. And then like things with MLW took off, and I was like, yo, I gotta fucking give it my all. This is not just, it's not just about me. I'm being selfish. Like I gotta be the best I can be, because like at the end of the day, like this is not just about me. This is about another generation of people. This is about people that you're inspiring. Like it's bigger than yourself. So like you gotta get out, you gotta get over that fear, and you gotta face that shit. Or you can just be where you are. You can stay where you are, or you can face your fears and you can level up. This is how it goes.
That's true. That's true. Let's talk about the Myron Reed, the wrestler. Where
Okay.
where did that come from? The vest, the injustice, what was the inspiration behind all of that? I mean, I'm pretty sure when you start out, you thought of yourself as, you know, because I know people build their character through years and years and years. When did you feel like this is you? Like this is what I'm comfortable with?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I have to give a lot of credit to MLW for like the whole vest thing, because at first they wanted us all to wear prison jumpsuits, and I was just like, not me. I'm not wearing a prison jumpsuit. So like, you know, and there, and I'm thankful that like the MLW, like me and the people there, like the creative people there, like have like a mutual understanding, and like if we don't agree on something, we'll discuss it, and you know what I mean. Like that's a lot of places aren't like that, you know. So like
Mhm.
when we had the thing, I was just like, yo, we need something else. Like if you want this badass look, like we got to do something else. Like, and we were like, okay, we got you using knuckles, brass knuckles, so let's you know what I mean, boom boom boom, and then we came up with the idea with the vest, and I think it was definitely a D'Lo Brown tribute.
Yeah, that's what I got out. I did. A lot of people thought of Shield. I thought of like, I see D'Lo Brown. Yeah.
Me, I thought of Shield because I'm young,
Yeah.
but everyone else thinks D'Lo Brown, and I'm pretty sure that the people that like gave me this idea thought D'Lo Brown as well. And all respect to him, but I mean, I don't think I was even old enough to remember when he had
Nah.
actually, you know, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. And then from there, like, the vest came, and then I was like, yo, this vest looks like kind of like big and tacky. So like, we went and got the next vest. We're like, let's level up. And then after that, I'm like, everyone's wearing my vest. Like, I had the black vest, and there's a lot of wrestlers that I've seen that have the same vest. So I'm like, fuck, I've never seen these guys have this vest on ever. So I'm like, cool, that's flattering, but I got to change my look up to where no one can look like me. I
Yeah.
don't want to be looked like, you know what I mean? I don't want no
You want
one
to be
that looks like
original. You always want to be original.
me. I want to be that guy to be like, yo, you seen, like, they know, like no one else is like, this guy looks like this guy, or this. No, I look like that guy. I look like Myron. So definitely, like, the pants I've always, the firefighter pants was before, was like, not before, it was before we even thought of the injustice thing, but like I needed something to go with it, and the vest is perfect. The new stuff, the vest stuff is perfect with it.
Your finisher is called the Captain Crunch. Is that your favorite cereal?
No, okay. All right. So everybody gets it wrong. It's cap and crunch. So cap is means like lion. Like in the whole thing of Captain Crunch is like, you're lying if you think you can beat me, so I'm crunching you. Captain Crunch. Like it's finished. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, like everybody's like Captain Crunch. I bet someone probably bought me some cereal. I'm like, Captain Crunch. Like, no, man. Like I
Yo,
don't. You know.
I'm sorry, yo, but next time I see you, I'm buying me a box of Captain Crunch and you're autographing it for me. Like,
Yeah, man. I don't know. I used to like it when I was a kid, but then like it just cuts the roof of your mouth, man. So like, you know,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
that kind of be pretty cool. Like, it cuts the roof of your mouth. Like, oh, like, you know, that's.
You got like dead skin and everything everywhere. Like,
um, you have like so MLW. I'm pretty sure you were hyped when you found out that night that it's gonna be on Vice, or they just let you know in advance. Hey, we got this Vice
uh,
deal.
we all knew about the Vice deal beforehand. we honestly we were just like, which matches are they gonna air? Because they film a lot of matches. So like
Yeah.
they were like these two. When I found out my match was gonna be aired, I was super pumped. Of course, and against the legend Tajiri, man, I was honored, man. It was lit. It was definitely lit.
That's what's up,
Like,
man. I was actually I'm happy for that. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of fans, and especially for me, like, it's actually a good time to be a wrestling fan because it's everywhere now. It's literally
yeah,
where it's not just
it
one more alternative outside of AEW now, but we had Impact, MLW. Like it's so much stuff that's happening, so it's pretty cool.
yeah, it's cultural now, man. Like it's getting more and more cultural, and that's what you want. Like you want it to be cool to watch wrestling because when you watch wrestling, when something's cool, a lot of people watch it, and you want everybody to watch it. So,
I remember I remember when SmackDown reached on UPN 9, that channel 9, and it was on UPN. I was, because I didn't have cable. I didn't have cable during that time. So it was a lot of just UPN, and I go to PA, my house in Poconos, and watch ECW. So I'm just like, this is great.
yeah, dude, I think we all used to stream stuff illegally when we were younger.
So to end off that topic of Myron Reed and professional wrestling, what do you have like 3 goals as a professional wrestler? Do you want to do the whole AEW or wrestle in Japan, or like what are 3 goals that you want to achieve?
Dude, like my goals change every day. But one goal that I do know is to just be me and be different. That's one of the biggest goals for me, is to be me and be different. Like at first it was just be a part of this. Now it's being a staple in this fucking thing. Like I'm just trying to like cement my legacy, my name. I want kids to be like, yo, you're the reason I started wrestling. You know what I mean?
That's
I
dope.
want to
You want to be that Jeff Hardy. You want to you want to be that influential.
And doing that, you got to be different. You got to stand apart. If you want to be different, if you want that recognition, man, that's what you got to do. You can't just be somebody that's just here to be here. I mean, people respect you, of course, because you're putting your body on the line and stuff like that. But like at the end of the day, you want to, like, I don't want to be respected just now and maybe a year or two later. Like I want when I'm dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the goal. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That's really cool.
Hola, señores y señores. This is the NWA Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa, and you are here watching Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it's about to get extreme.
All right, let's talk about Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. You're signed with the Red X brand, XVPW, the extreme alternative to CAW, Creative Wrestler Federation, to 2K Fed.
So to you, which brand is the bigger brand than you?
Man, there's so many out there, to be honest. There's Forever Movement, that's huge. There's actually there's one called the 2K, the 2K Network, I believe, and there's another. It's like the Ring of Honor, And I'm a lot of people relate to me as the ECW, and I am very influential with a lot of Paul Heyman stuff. The way I book and everything is very Paul Heyman-esque.
Just the vibe, man. I'm getting Paul Heyman vibes right now, man. Like,
yeah, man. It's the whole the hat backwards and everything. Long hair.
Oh yeah, I can guess that, bro.
But yeah, man. What made you say yes to signing with Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling?
Man, usually for me, bro, like it's just what's the best business move for the young goat, and that's signing with the best brand, man. The brand that's gonna come with the bucks, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This is business at the end of the day, man. I want to be on the best brand.
That's crazy. That's crazy because I think I'm proud. I don't want to like toot my own horn, but a lot of people say that I'm probably the only brand that signs like indie talent, like actually legit wrestlers, like outside of Brian Pillman Jr., Stevie Richards, Christopher Daniels, and people say it's cameo. No, it's not cameo, guys. I'm actually legit talking I'm like twittering and messaging, hey, you want to try out a couple of things, you know? And yeah, man. And this is proof, guys, that
See, only the haters are gonna say it's a cameo, man.
like this is legit proof that I'm actually talking to another indie talent. So this is proof right now. Yeah. But yeah.
Man, it's not no cameo. This is dope, man. I really enjoy what you're doing because when I was younger, man, I was really into like the creator wrestler and downloading the indie wrestlers that wasn't on the game that looked just like them. Like, yeah, I'm really playing. They're really on the game. Like, this is like cool to me, man. This is awesome.
So, your first opponent, Crimson Wolf. You saw his promo, his really long promo. I mean, come on, Crimson. It's supposed to be 2 minutes, but you did 4.
Are you getting paid by the minute? Are you getting paid by the minute? You are not. Like, why? Like, I get it, man. You're trying to scare me. Like, it's not working, Crimson. It's not working, brother. It's not working.
What are your thoughts about him? Outside of the, I mean, he wanted to say a lot because you're a big deal. I'm guessing, you know, and just what are your thoughts, man? What's your mindset? Seeing as this is your first time, this is your first debut match, you know, what's your thought process behind all that he said to you?
Honestly, man, I feel like this man's in the way, bro. Like he's just I gotta be the top guy on the Red X brand. And if I don't beat Crimson, if I don't make this little horror thing, like to me, like it's a scary movie 3. Like it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like I gotta take him out, and then I gotta go straight to the top like a rocket, man. Straight to the top like a rocket. I mean, for me, they say, you know what I mean? The higher you are, the more money you get, the better you do. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be the best and get all the gold, man. All the gold, all the money, all the everything. I want it all.
I respect that, man. Is that your goal in XVPW too? To be immediately champ, like just get that gold, be a belt?
Everywhere. I don't care if it's virtually, real life, physically. I want every ounce of gold. I want it all.
I respect that, dude.
Yeah,
all right. Well,
you submit the legacy. You gotta submit the legacy.
That I totally understand that. Do you have any dream matches in Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling? Do you want to face? Is there anybody that you want to bring to XVPW? That yo, I want to face you. Like you got to come here. I want to face you.
Ooh, you hit me with a good one. Man, I want to wrestle. Man, give me Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay on here? He got to be on here somewhere. He got to be on there, man. You know, I want to smoke. I want to smoke with the best in the world.
Ospreay. Maybe I could probably make that happen for you, bro. I can probably make that happen. You know, I mean, it's Will Ospreay, former IWGP versus Myron Reed.
Legend.
At least I can promise you next XVPW you cannot get injured. So
do whatever you want.
All right. I want to close this off, man. Any plugins you want to do? Now's your chance, man. Where can people catch you, et cetera, et cetera? You got a couple of shows coming up?
For me, man, you can catch me Friday, PPW Paradigm Pro Wrestling, the heavyweight champion, closing the show off, main event like I always do against Sugar Duncan. Man, I don't even know, like he calls himself Suge now, Pistol Pete, Pineapple. I don't know what the hell he calls himself, but like I'm telling you right now, successful title defense once again at the anniversary show Friday. Saturday, you can catch me in Arkansas doing my thing, killing it like the young goat does. And then Sunday, man, I'm in Columbus, Ohio for Unsanctioned Pro. We're going crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. Other than the schedule, bro, we got an album on the way. October 29th, bro.
Oh, you got a link to your SoundCloud or anything? On Spotify?
I don't have SoundCloud for the cheap guys, man. I'm just playing. I got
That's great.
They finna bash me for it. So SoundCloud's all what you talking about. But anyways, now album's dropping. It's gonna be on all major platforms. I dropped one visual on YouTube. I'll link you to it, but it's pretty dope. Like you don't want to miss it. Like
all right. So I never listened to your stuff. Is this R&B, like smooth shit, or just rap? Is it rap?
It's a mixture of hip hop and of rap and pop, man. Like I like to switch my style up. But yeah, you gonna like it, bro. I'm telling you,
All right, all right. You know what? Maybe we can use one of your songs for your theme song for XVPW.
Hey, we can definitely do that. I got my actual theme song from MLW. If you want it, man, I got it. I made it.
Yeah. You guys send me that. You guys send me that, bro.
I definitely got you.
All right, man. Well, we got Myron Reed. We're gonna close this off, and don't forget Myron Reed versus Crimson Wolf in Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. This is gonna be something.
What's his overall, like 50?
Man, I'm yeah.
Nah, watch me lose. Fucking first time lose. Fucking talking all this shit and lose. Like he's a fucking punk.
Yeah, this is crazy. Anyway, thanks for doing this, man. Appreciate it. Peace.
Definitely awesome.
This is Darby Allen, and you're watching Xtreme Virtual Pro Wrestling.
Extreme.